to my channel, and today I have my best of beauty of 2014. The year flew by. I bought things that I didn't like, I bought things that I absolutely love, and today I'm going to be showing you everything that I feel like popped out at me from 2014 that just made my heart go pitter patter. Pitter patter. Today I'm going to be doing my video in collaboration with my super dear bestest friend here on YouTube, Mrs. Lola Lynn. Laura is absolutely one of my personal friends, and even in real life we text, we talk to each other. I love her. She knows all my deepest, darkest secrets. But I have collaborated with her before, and I'm really excited because she's going to be coming from Texas to IMATS this next coming weekend. We will be there. I will be there at IMATS on Saturday and Sunday. I'm not going to talk about that anymore because that has nothing to do with the video, but go check her channel out. You're definitely going to enjoy her channel. She hits everything from drugstore to high-end, and like I said, she does everything on her channel. She's very genuine and truthful, just like me, and I know you guys really appreciate that when you can find vloggers that don't lie to kick it. Don't trip, chocolate chip. She loves it when I say that. Like I said, this is going to be what made me just woo! I'm going to be showing you things that just, like I said, make me pee my pants. And hopefully there's glitter within that pee. Primers. #1 primer that I've absolutely loved for my face has been 3. Maybelline Baby Skin. I think this is a great drugstore primer. It is a silicone based one. It fills in my pores. I use this tons and tons of times. And then my other one, I'm just like tossing my stuff. My other one that I absolutely love is always my Benefit Porefessional. This is just really great just to have a really nice smooth canvas as well. I've used this so many times. But a new one that came into like the end of the year, which I actually didn't start really liking. I think I said I was like a fan but not a fan, but now I am, which I only use in my T-zone because this is definitely for oily skin girls, is a Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. I use this in my T-zone. It helps me not become as oily as quick within the day, so that's awesome. Primer for my eyes, which I'm sure you probably already know what it is because I use it every single time, is my NYX Shadow Base Primer in Skin Tone. It's absolutely wonderful. It's cheap. You can find NYX at CVS now, also at Ulta. Online, it keeps my shadows perfect. I use it every single day. I remember when I went and I bought MAC's Soft Ochre. I just really wanted to, because I just fell into the fad and I don't like that one. It's just so dry on my lids. For brows, I absolutely love Anastasia Medium Brown Pomade. I feel like the pomade just took over the brow world. I do love the Brow Wiz, but I will say I'm all about the pomade life, and this is seriously waterproof. It lasts within workouts because yes, girls, I am someone who I work out in my makeup. If I did in the morning, why should I take it off before the gym? Might as well just keep it rolling. Now another one that I've been loving, and I'm actually currently wearing it right now, is my Tarte Medium Brown Brow Mousse, and I love this just as well just because it gives a softer finish. It's very easy to blend, and it's a little bit easier for people who are starting off with pomades. And to set my brows, I love my Anastasia Brunette Brow Gel. Keeps my hairs in place. It's absolutely fabulous, darling. For shadows or palettes, I just combine these in one category because there's no way I could only pick like just certain ones. And I was just like, what do I do? So, you know, I'm just gonna combine it all, and I just said, what did I truly like reach for all the time? I dropped on Makeup Geek eyeshadows. These shadows are so great. I have not touched my MAC shadows whatsoever. It's like, girl, bye. These are absolutely wonderful. They blend so easily. They're super affordable for how great the quality is. I feel like they're just as good as MAC shadows, if not better, and that's saying a lot. The new foiled ones came out as well. I mentioned them in my Friday Whoop Whoops. Oh. Let's shed a tear. My Lorac Pro Palette, you can't beat this. All the mattes on the tops, all the shimmers on the bottoms. I always say if you want like your very first palette, if you've never gotten a palette, or you want to get someone for someone who doesn't really have any, this is the best. My Too Faced chocolate bar, I feel like I was reaching for this so much. I absolutely loved it. I don't know why I don't have a lot of tutorials with this, but I'm getting on my tutorial game, but this is a wonderful one as well. And then I love all Anastasia shadows. They did come out with single shadows, which I do have, and I love them, but in particular I love my Amrezy palette out of all the palettes. What's great is that you can buy all the shadows in singles now. Like I said, their shadows are just amazing, but my number one I would say is Makeup Geek, but I love all of these. As far as liners, I really wasn't too impressed by too many this year. The only one that really stood out that I use every single day and I already repurchased was my Sigma Wicked Black Liner. It's definitely waterproof, it lasts within everything, and it's super easy to just glide onto the eyes. For mascara, I couldn't pick one because nothing really just made me, like I said, pee my pants. And I didn't really pick a mascara because I wear falsies all the time. And the ones I love are iconic. Right now, these ones I'm wearing are KOKO and they're the style Godess, but they look exactly like the iconic ones from House of... I just kind of burped. And then my favorite mink lashes are Voila from Mosquito. I have a code SWEET and you get 10% off. Now for the face, for foundation, and L'Oreal True Match, just because it still works with my oily skin and it just gives me a really nice glow. For a high-end one that gave me a really nice glow is my Armani Luminous Silk foundation. I think this is a great one. The coverage is light to medium, but one that I love that gave me more of a medium to almost a full coverage, which gave me a really nice luminous glow, is the Nars Sheer Glow. And I love this one because it's buildable and I think it's great as well. And then my other two products that I love, which I swore by and I've already bought so many bottles of it this last year, was the Garnier BB Cream in Medium Deep. I have a full review on this. I talked about this so much. I still use it. I've gotten so many people on it. And of course my Maybelline Pure Dream BB Cream. This thing is just like the best. I love it, and these two were my babies. Actually over my foundations a lot of the time. Concealers, three popped out that I used a lot. My MAC Prolongwear Concealer. I have NC20 and NC25 when I don't want so much of a stark highlight that's really obvious and exaggerative, but I love this because it lasts all day long. It's extremely opaque, so it's definitely going to cover up those dark circles. I feel like I never have to use a eye corrector when I use this one. LA Girl Pro Conceal covers so well. Oh, the coverage is really nice and super cheap and affordable. And then I love my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer for the drugstore. It's really nice and lightweight, still has a beautiful coverage. Powders, there was only one that really wowed me, and it was my BH Studio Pro Powder. I said that I compare these to the MAC Studio Fix. A lot of you said that you've gotten it because of me and you absolutely love it. I will say it's not exactly like the same exact thing, but it's very comparable to it in my opinion. It's not as silky, but it's just silky enough, and this is the powder that I use all the time. I already have backups of it. It's so cheap and I feel like it just does the job just as much as the Studio Fix. On contouring my face, I feel like the Anastasia contour kit took over the internet. Everybody wanted it, and everybody who has gotten it, I've heard nothing but great things, and I love this thing. This is the main thing I use to contour and chisel these cheekbones because good Lord knows I need it. And when it comes to blush, it was pretty easy for me to really pick this because I use a lot of blushes, but the one that I used was the most was the Serene blush from Sigma. I love this blush. This is probably like my favorite blush. I'm wearing it today. It's absolute perfection. It's a blush that you can use every single day, especially when you don't know which one to pick. It's extremely pigmented, it blends beautifully, and it lasts really long on the cheeks. As well as all my little Tarte mini blushes that I do have, or any of my Tarte. I just feel like Tarte lasts really long on my cheeks. And as far as blushes, other blushes, I loved my Makeup Geek ones, but I feel like I didn't reach out for them as much. I don't know why. I picked my MAC blushes up more, and my favorite one was actually Melba, and that's the only one I'm really gonna mention, but I did love Gingerly as well, and Prism. And for highlighters, all of you know how much I have a dear spot in my heart for highlighters. No, I was not touching my bosom, but that highlight though. Always been obsessed with highlighters, and this year I will say that my favorites were the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. I have 6 of them, I believe, but my favorite is Apricot if I really had to pick one that just complements my skin tone and I used a lot. But I love all of them. Like, I look at them and I'm just like, oh, I just love you. Beautiful glow, you can't go wrong, but Apricot, I just feel like it just gives like that perfect medium golden peach glow, and it's just different than that typical champagne. And of course my Becca highlighters, I absolutely loved Opal. This was just like all over YouTube. I feel like Jaclyn Hill blew up this product and it's so bombsies. I love it. But what I've been loving to do is I also mix it in with rose gold, and these two in combination, superb. superb. For a cream one that I love to mix in and to use as a base and mix in with my foundation was my BB Plus Illumination Cream. It's all crazy because I use it all the time. If I don't talk about it, I absolutely love this product. I have 25% off on this. This is the best cream highlighter I've ever tried over my Buxom Illuminizer, over like all my high-end ones. Like this is, it's the best. Now this was extremely hard for me to get down to lips. I know a lot of people ended up using lip liners near the end of the year because everybody wanted Kylie Jenner lips. I'm not gonna do lip liner. It's not like I only had one that I like died for. If anything, it'd be MAC Whirl and Soar. But for lip products, I loved Dose of Color lipsticks this past year. These are the most creamiest lipsticks. The colors are beautiful. My favorite are Poise and especially Soft Touch. My favorite of all time. So those two are wonderful. My other one is, which I'm wearing right now with a gloss over top, which I'll get to, is the Buttercream lipstick that Jaclyn Hill designed. This is probably my favorite soft baby pink nude. It is absolute perfection. I love it. It's creamy. It's just wonderful. I have a coupon code again for 25% off, but this shade is just, it's so beautiful on everybody. Whenever I see it tagged on Instagram, it's like the perfect baby pink nude. Now also, I loved the Nars Audacious lipsticks, and so I have my two favorites here, which are actually Raquel, which is a very beautiful nude color. It's like a baby pink nude. And the second one I love was Anita, and it wasn't Anna. A lot of people loved Anna, but I liked this one because I feel like it pulled in more pink in it and it was more wearable for my skin tone. And these are the creamiest lipsticks. They're $32, but they're worth it, or $35. It's like, oh, it's like such a great lipstick. I'd rather pick these over the YSL because these last longer and these are way more opaque. I did love a very luxurious lip gloss, which I rarely talked about, but I used it so much, but I didn't want to really talk about it too much because it is expensive as well, is my Dior gloss, and this is the fluid stick in Kiss Me 389. I have this on top of that Buttercup lipstick. This is like the, I don't even know how to describe it because it's so smooth. The formula, you feel like you're freaking Cinderella, okay? If you're looking for a high-end baby pink, you will not be disappointed with that formula. It makes your lips feel like no other, that I'm not going to bother describing it because it would just confuse you. And of course, I absolutely love my Whitening Lightning or Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. This is the old packaging. This is the new packaging. I love these ones. My favorite were Nude and Buttercream. Again, I have 25% off on these two. These lipsticks are so beautiful. The lip glosses, they have the lights. You have the mirror. You can't go wrong. Now, for my favorite red, I always loved Lady Danger from MAC. That will always be like my signature lip color, I feel like. But Beso has taken over my life from Stila. This is the liquid lipstick, and this does stay all day. I have worn this so many times, and it's just like the most beautiful red ever. It's just, Beso is just my ish. This is the shade that I love in a red. It's perfection and it lasts all the time. So Stila, Beso, mwah. Oh, but of course, to set the face, I love my Kat Von D Lock It and Load makeup setting spray. It's definitely lamination for your face, and if you want your face to really last within the day, I highly recommend that one. So now I am completely finished with my 2014 beauty favorites. I will be filming another video which will be my 2014 favorite beauty tools, skincare, and hair. So that's going to be a separate video or else this thing will be way too long. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything that I truly love. All this stuff, like I said, these are basically like my holy grail products of 2014 that I just can't go wrong with. I just absolutely loved all these products, so I'll link everything down below. Don't forget to go check out my girlfriend Laura's video as well, and I will see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Whoop whoop!